which obviously seemed crazy to me, but we are doing the Shiraz. That was your choice, by the way.
Okay.
Purple.
My fault.
My God, brand new. What vintage is this?
So 2017.
How is that 2017?
So
It's purple.
smell it though. Have a nose of that.
Whew.
So
Whoa.
these guys are cool. These guys are great, and I've got awesome memories of this area. So imagine beautiful winelands with mountains and lambs and all the cliches,
lambs.
right? It's not that at all.
Oh, really?
Cederberg is due north of Cape Town, good couple of hours, at least 2.5 to 3 hours drive into the desert.
Okay,
So
yeah, you can tell it's dry. Yeah,
you're driving into the desert and you're driving into altitude. So Cederberg is at 1,000 meters above sea level.
Okay.
So lots of climatic bits and pieces come into play here. Cool nights, hot days, arid. And Cederberg Estate is the only winery in Cederberg. So they pretty much have it dominated.
Love it.
But the wines that are coming out of here are phenomenal. That maritime influence with the Mediterranean inland influence gives you these great, rich wines. These guys are doing amazing Sauv Blancs, amazing Chenin Blancs. They even have a plantation of a variety called Bouquetrabe, which is pretty much extinct.
Really?
And they have some.
Hang on, but is it extinct? Is it like a European grape or is it a South African?
I don't know the origins. Probably European.
Yeah.
And was grown at a certain scale in South Africa for a certain time, back in the good old days, but really fell out of favour. It's akin to like a Gewürztraminer, but without all that musket features, and it's got a sweetness to it. Very light aromatic wine, and they make it in small production. We bring in pretty much what they'll allow us, which is 5 to 10 does. It's not much.
Oh.
But it's a fun wine. And again, it's a cheapie. It's a sub 20 or thereabouts.
Wow.
Cederberg Chenin, 1,000 meters at altitude, and Shiraz, not Syrah, Shiraz. So they're going out full throttle. We're making a Shiraz. We're showing you the cards. Bring it Australia.
Yeah.
Bring it New Zealand. Bring it wherever you're making full
And they're
throttle,
bringing it.
full throttle Shiraz. So have a look at this.
They are bringing it. It's full of oak. Like Australians would love this. Like lovely oak, but all that beautiful red and purple fruit.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It's just pumping with
Black
jammy
currants
fruit.
and spice and bits and pieces
It is
like that,
pumping with all that fruit. You wouldn't know if it's
But look at that
Australian.
colour.
I know. I can't believe that's
Super thick.
2017.
And this needs a decant. We really need to
I know.
have this in a
Look,
decanter.
we're
And it's
going
not
out for
possible.
dinner after, and we're going to have it decanted, okay? Or at
Okay.
least be like 2 hours after we open
I'm not
it.
going to wake up tomorrow.
But what shocks me, I shouldn't say concerns me, what shocks me is it's a 2017 and it's still purple. And we've spoken about colour on this show before. When it's purple, it means it's brand new. It hasn't even got the age on it yet. Like this has years on it, like 10 years you can sit this. And what's with all these awards? Tell us about that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what we've got here. I do know that the 2016 or the 2015 Shiraz was entered into the Global Fine Wine Challenge or the Six Nations Wine Challenge and won. And there's some cool photos that often pop up on social media, and it looks like it's like this quilt of medals, and I can always see mine sticking in there somewhere.
The Global Fine Wine Challenge. Yeah.
But double platinum winner, New York. So New York, this one has only got New York labels on it, but one of the others has, it's got Decanter, it's got
Double platinum.
Wine Mag, South Africa, it's got the Michelangelo Awards, which are all the local ones, and then the like IWSC and wherever they participate, they generally do well. Yeah,
that's amazing.
And then they've got a whole reserve range of wines on top of this. Again, we go back to reserve Chenins and reserve Cabernets and things like that. So they're really trying to tear it all the way through.
Yep.
And then when they can't do something well in their region, they'll go and buy fruit.
From somewhere else.
So getting back to where Himmel and Ardde is.
I love every time he says it. Every time he says it, it makes me so excited.
And we go further south into the cool region. They're sourcing Sauv Blanc and Pinot Noir from the coolest vineyards in Africa. And then they truck it the 4 or 5 hours all the way back to Cederberg and they make the wine. And the winemaker was in town for Pinapalooza last year,
really?
Alex Nell, and he makes the white wines and his wife makes the red wines. So,
no way, I love that.
Yeah, it's a really cool story. They do great work and we work closely with them on various bits and pieces in wine. So, and Cederberg we want to become one of our pillars, one of our core brands that we'll always work with. So.
Well, it's beautiful. And if anyone is a Shiraz drinker out there, you've got all the things. You've got the black currants, you've got the spice.
If you love McLaren Vale, tick the boxes.
I was going to say, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say McLaren Vale, but it's very similar to McLaren Vale. You've got all that beautiful, jammy, red and purple fruit. It's got all that spice. It's a base cell. It's 14.5% alcohol. Like it's a base. It's got all that beautiful oak, but it's not overpowering. Lovely finish, beautiful acidity. I can't believe this guy. Like, I would not be drinking this for like another 5-6 years, because I'd want to see the gaminess come out. I reckon the Shiraz would turn into quite a gamey character, because I don't know, there's something about it, but right now it's just all fruit.
Yep.
And we talked about earlier the bridge between the new and the old world.
Yep.
This is where you see the new world.
Absolutely.
This is pumping full of new world
And
fruit.
then you'll get those savoury elements just popping in on the back end of it.
Yeah, but I think in like 5-6 years, like right
Beautiful.
now, it's just
Beautiful.
It's just fruit.
Yeah.
This is perfect if you're.
It's a teenager.
It's a.
Ready to rock and roll.
Nee. All right, love it. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that. It's just, I think people just, I don't know.
I don't want to pull that out.
I know, that's my actual problem.
Keep nosing that.
You know, I think if people have watched this show enough, they know I always spit the wines, but these wines have been so interesting that I'm struggling to spit it.